Okay, so now that we are at Lake Hylia, we can now prepare to enter the water temple. So, where I'm standing, or I'm falling into, is where the water temple is. But in order to gain access to it, first we're going to need to get onto dry land, and then having done that, we're going to get ourselves properly equipped with the Zora tunic and the iron boots. Having accomplished all that, we can now walk underwater and not worry about drowning. So, the only item that's available to you to use underwater... What? Hey Navi, what is it?
Those iron boots look like they weigh a ton. If you wear those boots, you may be able to walk at the bottom of a lake.
What do you think I'm doing, Navi? Wow, someone is way behind on what's going on around here. Wow, Navi, you need help. So, we want to use our hook shot, because that's the only thing we can use, and strike this crystal. Doing so releases the crystal from its hole and opens up the gate to the water temple. And with that taken care of, we can now walk in. So, welcome to the water temple, the most painful torture chamber of a dungeon in the game, and definitely one of the most painful and annoying in Legend of Zelda history, because there are so many different paths that you have to take in this place, and they are so confusing the way that they've set it up. It's just insane. So the first thing we want to do after we settle down to the bottom is take a right. Now this is very important where we're going, because Sheik mentioned that he released someone earlier, and that person is right over here.
Oh, if I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancée Ruto, Princess of the Zoras.
Yep, she still believes after giving us the Zora Sapphire that she is committed to marrying me.
I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago.
I made no vows whatsoever, because Link doesn't ever say a word. You must be imagining things.
You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the Master Sword and the Sage Rauru for keeping me in confinement for 7 years until I became an adult.
But now is not the time to talk about love.
Yeah, I'll say.
I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet.
Well, actually, I did save your father, because if I didn't save your father, I wouldn't be wearing this tunic and these iron boots.
I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who's gonna be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly.
And so, Princess Zora, Princess Ruto of the Zoras, starts floating up. But don't expect to see her again. Just like Darunia, she is not going to be someone we're going to be seeing a lot of around here. So we're going to be... This is something we're also going to be doing a lot. Changing from iron boots to Kokiri boots often. Remember that crack, because that crack is going to be very important for later. So we're going to float up to the top. And we're going to turn around here. Because, yeah. As the princess mentioned, there are 3 places where you can change the water level here in the water temple. They can only be done in places where the Triforce image is shown. And the only way to do it is to stand in front of the Triforce image and play Zelda's Lullaby. So with the Lullaby played, the water level will now drop to its lowest point. And before we leave here though, we have to come in here and start swinging away at some evil spiked balls. they turn to stone when you hit them, and then only once they turn to stone can you try and destroy them, like that. You can do it with the sword, but you can do it with the hook shot. Also helps. Of course, it also helps if they actually are being destroyed. Come on, Link, score. There we go. And eliminating that gets us the first big chest of the water temple. And since it is the first big chest of any temple, we should know what this is. The map. But even with the map, it is still a very, very confusing place, the water temple. It just will drive you mad. Even though it's 4 floors, the way that it's set up and so many times that you need to use the key, you will go insane here, believe you me. This is the worst place to go through in this game. So let's now drop. And we roll through safely. So now what we want to do next, in addition to getting these arrows, is we want to pull out Din's fire. And we're going to stand in between these 2 torches. And we're going to light them. 2 for the price of 1, and we can advance. Alright, so these 3 shellfish, they can only be damaged with the hook shot. So, pull out your hook shot, and the moment they open their shells, hit them. You have to be close enough or they won't come out and play. And if you're not fast enough on the draw, they'll turn around and they'll attack you like that. There we go. That's eliminated. And now we've got a small chest. And this is going to be the first of many small keys, because this place... this place. Suffice it to say, for many players who have played Ocarina of Time, this is their nightmare extraordinaire. There is no question about it. You will just lose your mind here. Okay, so I want to come down here to investigate what's over in this direction. This includes the usage of a bomb. So let's go ahead and not use the hook shots. We want to use the bomb, please. Stupid Wii classic controller strikes again. We want to jump in here, hopefully, and go around. Oops, too far. No, I want the boots. I want the iron boots. In we go. And gently float down. And we got another opportunity to attack a shellfish. And down it goes. Okay, so now we've run into a dead end, which means pull out the Kokiri boots and float up. Float up high. Alright, so now what we want to do is hit this switch and raise the water level higher. And then use that to pull ourselves up, and then start attacking the Tektites. So, unfortunately, we can't pass through to the other side as of yet. And I hear a gold Skulltula somewhere around. Where is the gold Skulltula? Where do you look this time? Because I hear you. I hear you somewhere. I'll bet it's on the other side. Okay, well, you know what? We did what we needed to do over here, so back to using the iron boots. And floating back down. Floating back down to the bottom. Okay, and now back up this direction. And I'll make sure that I can, best as possible, cover all the bases, but suffice it to say, it'll take a while to do that because this temple is so long and so annoying and so damn painful. Okay, let's see. I believe I accomplished what I needed to over here. I hear rolling balls over there, so now I'm going to go to this side. And we want to push on this block. And we're going to push this block as far as we possibly can. Push it all the way to this far end. Go, Link, go. Use those muscles of yours. And we push it all the way down, which means it's now time for more iron boot usage. And down we go. Now this particular location... trying to remember what we do up here. So let's come up over here. And we're going to... oh yes, we're at this particular location. I'm going to try and hit the Tektite. Let's see if I can. Because I want to try and draw it down so that's not giving me problems when I'm trying to make the transition over. Yep, there we go. Yeah, come on over. Jump to oblivion. Thank you. And smack the crystal. So that raises this flume of water. And we have to use it to cross over or else we won't be able to do so. And open this door. And now we have some fast moving water. Okay. I guess this is a situation where the usage of the iron boots is mandatory. So let's float down. Oh. Okay, I guess I need to dive first. Alright, so we'll do that. Float on up, Link. Whoa! Oh yes, I remember this. Okay. I remember how we do it. Or at least I hope we do. Alright, back down to the bottom. And again, we got to angle ourselves just right so that we can hit this crystal. And then we got to swim as quickly as possible, hopefully. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, yeah. Out of time. Yeah, this is particularly annoying. I wonder, can I climb up this way? No, I didn't think so. Alright, so let's see if I can pull it off. Come on, baby. You can do this. Back to the Kokiri boots. Oh, go, no, no. What are you doing? I've done it before. Crap, I'm trying to remember how I did it. Because I know that you need to stand and get that thing to work. I may have to fast forward this part. Okay, try it again. Okay, swim, swim, swim. Yeah, I just keep rising right over top of it. Well, let's see how many takes this takes. I know that there's a way to do this. Like I said, nightmare extraordinaire, this place. Okay. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, 'cause I don't remember having this much trouble in the practice run. There's gotta be more to it. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, yeah, actually I think I'm supposed to come from the other side, aren't I? Or something. I'm not sure. I wish I knew, but unfortunately I don't. I hope I'm not making a mistake. Be gone, Tektite. Yeah, go away and don't bother me. Okay, hook shot my way back. Yeah, I know I was able to do something there before. At least I thought I could. Alright. We'll come back to this later. Alright. Up we go. Oh, I need to use the hook shot. Memory, you failed me. And we only did the practice run last night. Okay. Up we go. Hook shot. Okay. Out of the iron boots and back into the Kokiris. And you're chasing after me. So now... Where to? Where do we go from here? Not this way because I was already here. On this side. I guess the only option is to come over here and open the door. Alright, so... Pull out the hook shots to pull ourselves over this side. And launch. And wow, that was nice, Link. Well done. Impressive grip, I must say. Let's try that again. Ugh. Come on. Come on, Link. I need better control of the controller here. Alright, time for Zelda's Lullaby to be used again. So it gets played, and we are going to re-raise the water level. Shit, I'm tongue-twisting myself here. Alright, that raises up the water level enough and raise that platform, because it floats. What we want to do now is... First of all, I'm going to pull myself up. And I hear a gold Skulltula, but now's not the time. Into the iron boots. We're now going to fall into that hole where that platform originated. So, in we go. Down we go, drifting to the bottom. Okay, so now, over this direction. Now, this particular area is rather annoying, because I have to start by opening up a trip door and unleashing all of these bad guys. That's a whole bunch of baddies that require the hookshot to destroy. So eliminate them one at a time. One at a time you shall be defeated. There we go. Whoa. A little enthusiastic there. Draw it out. And dead. And that opens door number 2. Alright. There's nothing over on the door that we released the monsters from, so let's pull out the Kokiri boots and float on up. Here we are. And we get access to another treasure chest, which contains another small key. Alright. Back into the water we go. And into the iron boots. Splash down. Okay, so now we're going to go back from whence we came. And back into the central column. Up we go. Floating gently up to the surface of the water. Alright, so we should pop out our head. There we go. Alright, so let's check my map here. Alright, so I'm back on second after covering all this stuff thus far. Alright, so we're gonna go out this door, and we can't go back out it. Or we can't go back into it. Alright, so now we're gonna jump over here. Don't need to worry about using the hook shot. At least not yet. And then over here, we have a low place to use the hook shot again. And then there's another one. Yes, up top. And launch. Okay, so this is where... Oh. Alright, so here we have to stand next to the rush of water that's protecting the chest, and we want to use the hookshot to score because, yeah, that film of water, it will restore very quickly. Unless you are fast on your feet, which thankfully in this case I am, and in the second chest, that is big, we have the compass. Now then. We can see where we are, and this particular floor is also pretty much the main central floor, and it's also contains the boss area. So now we want to go over, well, we want to go back down and land here. Ouch. Alright, so we're well on our way. Now we're going to go back into the central chamber. And we'll use the hookshot just because I can. But before I do, though, yeah, I see you, Tektite. You don't fool me. Take this and that. All right, so now that threat has been eliminated. Yeah, I guess we've gotten a bit of stuff done. We're 22 minutes into the video, so yeah, I think we'll take a quick time out for now, and I'll be back in a moment, and we'll continue our way through the water temple. So don't go away.